Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. It's getting noisy here in Charlotte for this Hornets home game.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
To the inside. Here's Miller. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Pass to Knipple. Back to Ball. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Halliburton. Count it.
Oh, give it to Halliburton. He knows when to force the issue and when to just take what the defense provides.
Left side, Ball. Pass to Knipple. Clock at 6. Inside. Diabate.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Zubac's in the post. And that one, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
On offense, here are the Pacers. Trailing by 5. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Here's Ball. Pass to Diabate. And Zubac's over to help. Halliburton with the steal. Puts up a 3. Diabate grabs the board. Hornets leading by 5. Here's Ball. The rebound by Halliburton. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Takes a 3. The shot, no good. And Ball gets double teamed. Here's Bridges. Out to Miller. Here's Knipple. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. 6 points for Knipple.
A lights-out shooter. Opponents will learn quick. You have to guard Knipple tight, or he'll knock those down.
And that one is good from Zubac.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's Halliburton penetrating. And a wide open look for Siakam. From outside, off the mark. Hornets leading by 8. And it's Miller in the corner. Pass to Knipple. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's McConnell. Right wing. Toppin, no one around him. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
How about the response by Knipple there? Love seeing him answer the call with a triple of his own.
Now, here's McConnell. Stolen by Ball. Jacks up a three. Good on the three-point shot. Bulls got 7.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Knipple wide open, and he fires. No good on the triple. This is his first free throw of the game.
Second team foul.
Free throw is good by Toppin. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Here's Knipple. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And that's 11 points for Knipple. 1 second left. And so it's Charlotte enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Siakam misses. Hornets leading by 12. Out to Miller. Fires the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Miller's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Hornets. Indiana moving it around. Here's Siakam. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Ball with a wide open look. And again, it's Charlotte with a three.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
Number 29.
Pass to Siakam.
Jackson.
Over ball. Siakam misses.
Well, it's tough to defend those fall-away jumpers. That's about as good a job as you can do.
Chalk up 2 there. And that's 13 points for Knipple.
Well, this is the kind of production this team wants out of Knipple. Attacking efficiently without hesitation.
There's Jackson with the three. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Pass to Knipple. Back to Ball. To the middle. Here's Diabate. 5 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got 12 in the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Here's Walker with the drive.
For his size, Walker has great burst off the bounce.
The drive by Ball. Pass to Knipple. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Shot clock at 6. A putback. The kick out to Ball. Back to Bridges. Outside, Ball. Over Siakam. Pass to Diabate. And here is Bridges. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
You just can't teach that size. Bridges has the wingspan, those broad shoulders, just a tremendous rebounder for a wing.
On the wing, Jackson. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Jackson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Cmbck. It's rebounded by Indiana. 1:12 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Siakam. Bridges with the board. Charlotte leading by 17. Right side, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
Nice move. Here's Toppin. And the Pacers another three.
No shock there. He was left wide open and now adds 3 points from distance.
Shoots from 14. That's his 5th miss of the game. He has made 6 of his 11 shots. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Pacers substitution.
Walker a screen. In the corner, it's Neesmith. That one goes in. 19 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Ball. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Halliburton with the bucket.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Floats one up, and it is good! It's the buzzer! Wow!
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The insane athleticism of Siakam excels at going inside and making the D get aggressive. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here's Ball. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
No looking back. Ball knows once he starts moving, he's got to go all the way.
Nembhard's shot is good.
Assist from
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Miller outside. 6 to shoot. Down low. Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Aggressive, just an attacker. Bridges wants the rock, especially near the rim.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Ball no good. Pacers trail by 10. Pass to Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. Siakam outside. Back to Zubac. Puts the move on. He takes it up and plays it in. Zubac has got it back down to within single digits for the Pacers. Bridges outside. The kick out to Ball. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Siakam outside. Banked in off the glass. Siakam's got 5.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Cmbck, no good. Pacers trailed by 8. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
Yeah, mistakes like that have been the story of the game. They lack cohesion offensively.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Down low. Tries again. Fires from deep. Cans it from downtown.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Pass to Nembhard.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Neesmith. Just 5 on the clock. Nifty move. That's short off the rim. Hornets leading by 11. White left side. Miller right side. Pass to Kneppel. Good. And Miller gets the assist. 16 points for Kneppel.
So lethal off the catch. Kneppel is good at just finding space and then timing it quickly.
Pacers trail by 14. McConnell in the corner. Lets the three fly. Connects from three-point range. McConnell's got his first 3 points of the game. It's White on the wing. Miller outside. Now Kneppel driving to the basket. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. 1:02 left to play in the third. And here's Miller outside.
Terrific energy from Halliburton as a defender, doing his best to contest that shot.
Yeah, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
And there is the whistle that goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. .44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to McConnell. And there is the whistle that goes on Kobe White. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
36 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Huff. Fires the three. Kneppel with it. He's got 16. Poked away and stolen by McConnell. Walker with a clean look. And the Pacers can't get it to go. To the middle. The kick out to Ball. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's
Indiana, 42.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Hornets leading by 8. There's the drive. It's good. And that's now 20 points for LaMelo Ball.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Pass to Siakam. Fades away. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And on the offensive end, Siakam so efficient. He makes a constant effort to find the open man.
Oh, he's having a huge night, and so is this offense, just rolling right now.
Charlotte foul. Cockburn. First personal foul. First team foul. Now in for Indiana. Number 32. Jay Huff.
And he banks in the layup. Huff's got his first basket.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Here's Ball. Basket good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
Number 0. Tyrese Halliburton.
Siakam outside. Just 4 to shoot. And Siakam throws it down.
And how about Siakam showing that he can turn on the Jets as well?
Outside, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
And here is Ball. He's off from 3. Halliburton drained from outside.
You watch Halliburton shoot. The release is a little low, but it's quick and it's deadly.
Outside, Ball. It's stolen by Shepard. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Let's lose a 3. Knocks down the 3.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Book it.
And that is a big-time basket. LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man Ball is used to the spotlight.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
Allie, thank you so much. Halliburton outside. Here's Halliburton. Creating space. What a move.
And, guys, there's just an air about Halliburton. He has such belief in his abilities, and eventually others start to believe.
Ball. A huge two-handed slam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
Oh, good on the layup. Indiana trailing here. And there's the dunk.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Buries the deep ball.
You watch Cmbck, he has the demeanor of someone who will hit a lot of big shots over the course of his career. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. Halliburton hits them both.
Now, this team knows they can rely on him in these situations. He is so consistent at the free throw line.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions. Huge finish from Halliburton. From the moment he entered the league, Tyrese has been clutch.
We're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
And the first of 2, no good. Break. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. Here's Ball. 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. That'll count. The 3 doesn't go. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish. Take a road game like this and simply deflate.
It was annoying with them steals, but
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Tim Legler.